My name is Dave Johnson. I'm the managing partner of C2Solutions. We are a consulting firm based in Denver that is focused on what we call the lower middle market, companies under 200 million in revenue. And we help them with their growth initiatives, whether that be financial, whether that be operational, whether that be people, whether that be strategy. Our elevator speech is pretty straightforward. We help uncover the recurring hidden challenges and missing opportunities to grow your business faster and improve your profitability. The way the consulting industry has changed is that it's become more specialized with people with a specific skill set, and more individuals rather than brands like ourselves. And so that has fragmented the market, and that's a national event. It's not just Colorado. We don't see that changing as more and more professionals are retiring that are boomers because they're in good health, and they're going to hang out a shingle and look to use their contacts to have their own business. The way we differentiate ourselves in our market is the approach that we take with prospective clients. We don't come in trying to sell them anything. We try to learn their story and give them some ideas to think about. We believe that being the trusted advisor is not good enough. You have to be that indispensable advisor. The difference being is that you build up such trust that any crazy idea they come up with, they want to run past you and see what you think. And so that is a differentiator that we have in the relationship. In the way we work, the differentiation is that we have a 360 review process that we've developed on our own, that we can look at the entire business and be able to see the processes that are interlinked. And so we don't look at a business as a series of silos. With that process, then we'll give them recommendations on what we think they should be doing and things they should be working on. There are several companies we're very proud of what we've accomplished with them. One of the underlying themes that we have is that we tell people it's very exciting to be part of their dream and helping it happen. And as a result of that, with one company that I talk about, they had grown to about 115 people. They make software tools. And what the co-founders found, with the CEO and the COO of the co-founders, the CEO is a salesperson, the COO is a technical person. And as some issues were coming up, they were missing client deadlines and so forth, they realized that they really weren't in control of the company. They struggled with that for a couple of months and contacted us and said, can you help us with this process? And so there are two processes that we use that we suggest as tools for companies. One is to do what we call a strategy map. Another is to do some assessments of your people. And we use a third-party company that does those assessments, and that tells you whether the people have the right people in the right seats. And then from there you can make changes on how you like it to run. But you have to look at the people, you have to look at the processes in order to get there. You know, within the office evolution community, we know many of the other companies there because we've all looked at each other for a number of years. One of the questions that always comes up when you get in a discussion over a cup of coffee in the kitchen is, how are you guys prospecting? You know, how are you finding all those new clients? And one of the tools that we use is LinkedIn. And we use LinkedIn to do a great deal of research. Going through that process has been very successful for us, and we've been able to get in front of many companies just to go in and talk to them and learn their story. It's much easier to get an audience with a business owner if you've been introduced to them by someone they trust, and gives you a certain amount of credibility coming in the door, and then the rest of the trust you have to earn. We use the network all the time. Our marketing program is bifurcated in our approach. We have one approach for our referral network, and we have one for potential clients. The message is alike in what's in it for you, but what's in it for you as a client is vastly different than what's in it for you as a referral partner. And so we message both, and we work both. A company needs to have new clients coming in but they need to have a number of friends out there that can help open doors for them. And being front of mind with people is an art form. How do you do that without being a pest? And those are the things that we focus on a great deal. We became an Office Evolution client 5 years ago with the beginning of our company. And we were looking for flexibility, but we were looking for multiple locations as well, as ability for us to be able to have meetings with clients, if not in their premises, but close to their premises. And so that's one of the things we looked at. We also looked at the flexibility of the program that they offered. And so it allowed us in the beginning of the company to have a very low overhead cost for a startup company. Over time, as we got to know other people within the OE community, specifically in downtown Denver where we were, but later as we were in other offices, we got to meet attorneys, we got to meet CPAs, we got to meet other people that were service providers that we could plug into the client base or the prospect base. In some cases, we were hunting together. But what happens with it is that if somebody has questions and they're not sure where to go, to be able to give them someone they can talk to as an expert advice is a win-win. Everybody starts feeling, well, gosh, there's a network of people that know what they're doing, and I can use that.